was a long day, and it's not even anywhere near over.
At least we have the spoon, right?
Right. Well, I mean, Grandma will be happy we've got everything. I think. Did we miss anything? That list is so long. I keep going cross-eyed every time I look at it.
Okay, let me double check. We have the spoon that she wanted the nice cloth for the table because I ruined the last one because I wasn't paying attention.
Right.
Nuts, nut sauce, nutshells, the big ones for containers, nut paste, I think we have everything.
Yes, it seems so. I mean, she grows all her own berries, so it's not like she needs us to go buy berries or anything.
Just the nuts.
Just the nuts. Well, I suppose we should probably get to looking for the spirit caller then, right?
Do you have any idea what we'd have to look for that person?
Well, we did speak to Irilith last time about them, right?
They just said that they'd be back in a few hours.
Right. I suppose we could check in with Irilith and see if they know where we would be able to find them or if they're around yet. I mean, if anybody goes through those gates, they would know.
True. Why is he called that, by the way? Doesn't he have ears?
What?
Never mind.
Oh, Earless, no! His name is Irilith.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
I was wondering how I could hear you.
All right. You ready, Enders?
Well, yeah, yes.
All right. Well, let's go find Irilith and ask if there's any sort of information, if the spirit caller has returned yet.
So, you take your time venturing back to one of the entrances to the town. You can see Irilith is, I imagine, probably talking to a family. It looks like they look like they ventured out of the city or whatever, and they have gathered some stuff. They have probably some fallen wood from various sources, like dead trees and whatever branches that have been knocked over by animals or what have you, bundled up in I don't know what to call it, but my mom used to collect vines and stuff, and she had this it was like two pieces of wood, and there was a piece of cloth that went in between the two pieces of wood, so you can sort of like fold it up and carry it. And it was good for like collecting firewood or what have you. So they have something like that, and probably some backpacks and stuff. And you can see that they've gathered like mushrooms, and they've done a bunch of foraging. They've collected a whole bunch of different berries and stuff, and mushrooms, and all different kinds of stuff. It's evident. And you can see that Irilith is just chatting with them by the entrance.
Okay. I might be wrong, but I think that was knapsack. Isn't it?
We call backpacks knapsacks as well.
Ah, okay.
So, I don't know.
No, I'm not sure. Anyway. Sorry, I was talking to the voice in my head.
Wow, it seems like we all have one. Wondrous. All right, well, excuse me, Irilith, sorry to interrupt.
Terribly sorry. Enjoy your foraging and have a wonderful evening. You wave.
Sorry. So, has there been any word on the spirit caller yet?
Yes, I believe that Silvara has made her way back into town not too long ago, maybe half an hour.
Oh, wonderful. Do you know perhaps where we might be able to find them?
Oh, yes. Up on the second terrace. And if you... do you know where that old fountain is?
Do I remember where the old fountain is?
As soon as they bring it up.
Oh, how could I forget where the old fountain is?
Yeah.
Of course.
And I imagine throughout the day, it's been a bit of an experience, Irislith. Like, you know, when you go to these places, the memories start, like, flooding in your mind.
Right.
Traveling through these different shops, you probably remember little events and things that happen through your life. The fountain just pops right in your head. It's an older fountain, probably from the very early days of the town's founding. That's still around. A lot of the stone is kind of like weather beaten on it, and you know, they've had to redo. They have like a sculpture, like a relief built into the edge of the fountain, around the circumference of the fountain, and they had to get a sculptor from Temperance to come to redo it when you were a kid. You remember that?
Right. All right. So near the old fountain. Do you know what we should be looking for in terms of how they look?
Oh, yes. Well, she's a little taller than you, and has, well, they were wearing a green clothing, and they have a travel cloak, but I don't know if they still wear that after returning home. And she's, well, she's probably about 80 or so, and that's like well into adulthood.
Yeah.
For elves, if your grandmother is about 150, that's like a fairly long life for an elf here. So 80 is a little bit older than middle age, I think, for elves. And she has she was wearing her hair up today.
Excellent.
Green eyes.
All right. Well, and I'll turn to the others.
I don't think you've ever met her.
No.
I believe she moved here after you had left.
Huh. Interesting. Do we know where she's from? Is it from the capital?
Yes, she's from Temperance.
Oh, I see. All right. No pressure. Okay. Are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Irilith. And I start scurrying off before we can even say anything else.
Have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
Make your way up to the second terrace, past the fountain. So, you head back to the town fountain in this area, the second terrace. Around the fountain, there are only a few homes. Most of the homes here look a bit older than the rest of Falaesia. There's typical sort of appearance here with the buildings. A lot of them are sort of white stone. Lots of brown, gold, white, and green sort of themes, matching a lot of the colors of the forest. There's 3, I think, homes around this fountain. And there's lots of wonderful, like, landscaping that's been done. Lots of fresh flowers and things growing all around. It's very beautiful. benches, and just looks like a nice place. Like if you were going to eat lunch, this looks like a wonderful spot.
Hmm. And looking around, is there no one outside at the moment? It's only the homes, right?
Correct.
Hmm. Do I recall any of the owners of some of these homes?
Make an insight. Open check.
That's a 3.
You do not.
Well, there's no one outside. Do you think we should start knocking on doors?
What do you
Maybe
think, Enders?
observe.
What time of day is it?
Late afternoon.
Okay.
I would expect if they're a spirit caller that their abode would not look as normal as the resident. Especially if they're the community spirit caller. I don't know their status. But if they're of any importance, they probably have some kind of markings.
What
Well,
even is a
soon.
spirit caller?
And that calls the spirits.
As Bo asks this, Irislith, you've heard tales of the spirit callers, but they are a little bit like you. They are spiritists and arcanists, primarily, and typically they are tasked with communicating with the environment around them. I guess similar to maybe a traditional druid almost. They talk to the area around, and they sort of get a feeling for any weird problems or anything like that are happening around the town or nearby. It's kind of a strange job, but it's necessary for the people that live here.
Well, they're sort of like me. They're a combination of a arcanist and a spiritist. And basically they are able to communicate with the spirits around. They're able to gauge the resonance of basically how they're feeling and what's going on. Sort of like that, I guess.
All right. Well, I mean, Enders said that he could see auras and stuff. Can you see
Mana.
spirits being called to a place?
It's quite different. Depends. I can see mana.
Oh, okay.
Auras can be different types of things, but it's more like a reading mana levels.
I see. Do spirits have mana?
I guess I wouldn't know 100%. I don't come in contact with spirits often, at least.
Okay. Maybe I'm just taking spirit caller a bit literally is all.
The one who calls spirits, I believe that's quite literal.
Is there a graveyard nearby?
Oh, in that meaning. Maybe you're thinking necromancy?
I don't know, maybe. But maybe it's like a necromancer that's perhaps instead of using bones and stuff, that they just use the ghosts.
Oh, goodness me.
Like ghost controlling? Do you think I'm a necromancer?
Or an ectomancer, maybe.
I could summon Vulcanars. He's the spirit of a king.
Calm down.
True.
And you stop putting things in her head, you know?
I'm not a necromancer, am I?
I mean, is that a bad thing, really?
I don't want to manipulate dead people.
Well, I mean, manipulate, ask for things, favors.
Why
You
don't
have
we
friends
start
for
with
life.
doors? Yes.
Yes.
Like that one over there.
Yes. And I rush over and I knock on it.
Like a rapid fire machine gun knocking.
Knocking on the door.
She's
So-
totally a necromancer.
Okay, roll me a d3.
3.
Okay. Rapid fire knocking. The door shortly thereafter opens, kind of like quickly, and yeah, you see an elf about middle age, hair up, wearing green, no cloak, but they look at you. Goodness, what is the problem?
I fixed my posture from where it was because I was doing like that hunched over, like I'm terrified kind of thing. Like I need to just stop this conversation immediately. Apologies. I seem to have gotten very excited. Hello. My name is Rislith. Are you the spirit caller?
I am Silvara, the spirit caller.
Ah, good. I hope I'm not interrupting anything. Would you have time to talk?
Well, normally I have hours that I work with people during. This is usually after them. Go ahead and make an insight and willpower check. Do an open check.
I'm gonna go ahead and use lucky 7 here to replace that 2 with a 7 to make it 12.
Okay. But it's only a little bit after my hours. I suppose I wouldn't mind.
Oh, wonderful. Is there a good place to start? These are my companions.
Hi.
Hello. Give me a moment. We can meet outside.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
She smiles and just slowly closes the door. You can hear her, like, doing some things inside quickly. And then, like, maybe a minute later, she makes her way outside. Ah, yes. Hello. And she nods to Bo and Enders and Rue. And yeah, Rue is probably like messing with some plants that are around the fountain, sort of like smacking them. They sort of bounce back up. She smacks it again. She's kind of just like playing with the different plants in the background. You just
So
see, like,
catty today.
yeah. We see her tail like sticking up and being all fluffed out. And occasionally we see her pop up and like look around and then duck back down. Her pupils are all fucking crazy dilated.
Well, these are my companions. That one over there is Rue. This one is Enders. And this one is Bo.
Hi.
Hello. Is that your familiar?
We're familiar.
Well, yes and no.
I mean, on paper. Legally speaking.
Well, at the Maleficarnum, yes. At any rate, apologies for taking up your time. But we had some questions that we wanted to ask you. How to start this? Well, we are on a very important mission at the moment. There have been some terrible things that happened in Infernia, in Malefax, that are a danger to everyone. Do you know of the Savior Muhn?
Yes. What is going on?
Well, something very bad happened to her. And that very bad thing led her to not being able to really control her own faculties, so to speak. She's one of our friends, and some very bad things happened. And we're looking to help or stop her. but we need help and we need to get stronger.
And you are Muhn's companions?
Excuse me.
It's a bit complicated at the moment, but we were. We'd like to help.
Was not expecting to have this conversation. I thought this would be something simple, like where would be the best place that I can go forage? All right, well, let's have a seat. First and foremost, I don't believe that we've all met beyond these introductions, but my name is Silvara. I don't typically handle this sort of thing, but I will try my best to help you as much as I can. Now, this problem with your companion, the Savior, what happened? You say that their faculties are damaged?
I look towards the others to see if they'd be able to describe it a little better.
Well, do you want the truth? Or do you want me to sugarcoat it like everyone else does lately?
You can tell the truth.
All right. Well, they once were Muhn, now they're not. They're a high-class villain now, who seems to have some kind of reaction to Emberstone. Seems to make them stronger. I've died to them. He's died to them.
Squished.
She's died to them. And we need to accelerate our training, especially Irislith here, to be able to handle these tasks, or the destruction of the world may happen. Oh, and then there's the Maelstrom. Maybe connected.
Silvara is just getting more and more slack-jawed as this is happening. Like, eyebrows are traveling up her forehead, like, further and further.
Oh, I'm not done. If you need a measure of the power scaling, she was able to take out a few Dragon Riders of the Empress and Melifax. Yes, that was a thing. Single-handedly, of course. She's able to move. She's able to leap regions and imaginable speeds.
Leap regions?
Yes, fly, leap, however you want to say it. And no, go ahead, by all means.
Faster than a dragon. She can kill a kaiju in a single punch. She can probably, I don't know, sip you through a straw if you're made of, even if you're not a slime, you know?
Well, there have been many stories about the Savior's prowess. I, of course, like most people, imagined that, well, she would be strong, but, well, this is a lot.
She's not unbeatable. At least that's what I believe. But it will take a lot.
Right. I mean, right. Maybe if we had another Muhn to fight Muhn, then yeah, perhaps. Yeah. Or, I don't know, if we had 10 years, but if we had 10 years, she'd have 10 years, right? But, I don't know. She could probably eat this entire place.
I wouldn't exaggerate too much. I feel that her powers have been escalated due to, well, what happened at the labs.
Hmm.
Other than that, she's just like us.
And
it's the villain part.
Right. But she's not just a villain, she's also our friend, and she can be saved.
Well, that's what we're hoping. We have plans, but first things first, we have to go on a step water, and that is to accelerate our training. I don't know if you're going to be much help to me or Bo or Rue, but with Iris here, she has an affinity to spirits. She's brought me back from wherever I was, the void, the in-between, whatever you want to call it. Though not whole, I am standing in front of you. This means she has potential. I believe accelerated training can happen, seeing that we completed the whole course at the Maleficarum and Malefax Infernia within 2 weeks.
So you are heroes.
No. Heroes, by definition, are those who save, who do things of unparalleled design against evil and corruption. We have not done that yet, but we will be. With your training, we can become what that is.
I can see it all about you. Even your friend over there that is avoiding the water in the fountain.
She's having a meow day.
Ah, I see. This world's... What everyone's been saying is we have a different aura about us.
Yes. I can see it quite clearly. And I can see what remains of your spirit.
I snap a look at her, very straightforward. We should talk about Iris.
Your name is familiar to me, Irislith.
Is it?
Yes. I have spoken with your grandmother before. Serelith. Yes?
Yes.
Yes, I'm well aware of your bloodline. But you must... I am confused. I have met heroes before, during the war, and I was not aware of any heroes amongst our own people. You come from here, from Falaesia. Your family is here. From what I know, and excuse me if I'm wrong, you are not adopted, were you?
No. My grandmother's my grandmother.
From what I understand, heroes come from other worlds. That is what I have been taught.
Well, it's a little complicated. But, well, 10 years ago, I remember going off to fight in the war. And that's the last thing I remember before I woke in Emberstone.
In Emberstone.
Indeed. All of us here were encased in it.
I've never heard anything of the like. That is most strange. Do you know anything about why?
No.
Neither do I, unfortunately. But no, I've never heard of anything like that. No creatures trapped in Emberstone.
Well,
What about creatures absorbing Emberstone? Or being experimented on?
I'm sure the people of Syntharis did some sort of experimentations throughout the war. But here in Ellendrath, that is strictly forbidden.
Well, at any rate, when we broke out of the Emberstone, we had this aura that everyone keeps talking about. We train faster. We become stronger faster. We absorb information more quickly. So the point is that I think if anyone is going to be able to do anything, even temporarily stop what's happening to Muhn and what she's doing, it has to be us. We saw firsthand what happened in Millifax. And for that to happen, we need to train, and we need knowledge. We're actually stopping here on the way to Nosisia to meet with the sages. But along the way, I need to find more Arcanum, and we need to get stronger.
We also need to see the Queen.
That is a tall order. Well, I could sense your connection to the spirits. But I must admit, it seems overwhelming. I can direct you to potentially find more Arcanum, but what you have said is this savior, Muhn. I have, much like most of the people here in Ellendrath, we've all heard stories of the savior. As you can imagine, we are closed off from most of the world. We don't have much of the technology that other countries do. But even the stories of Muhn have made their way here. Fighting kaiju, like you said, in Etessa. Traveling to some of the most dangerous places in Regalia. And if, as you said, she killed you, You wish to fight her again?
Of course. You were much weaker then. If we accelerate our training double speed what we were doing, we should be on par. The goal here is not to eliminate her, it's to separate her from whatever's plaguing her. The elimination would be a last resort. Those around me do not like to speak on those terms.
There's no one else. We haven't heard of any heroes other than us, and we don't even really consider ourselves actual heroes.
I think, much like the rest of our people, I thought all of the heroes besides Muhn were dead. To see you here, and to see you, Irislith, amongst these heroes is shock, frankly. But if you wish me to help you, I will do what I can.
Thank you.
That is my job for those of Ellendrath and Falaesia. That's why I was sent here in the Council of Spirit Callers and Temperess.
So you should be able to get us Nardi's Queen quite easily.
Easily isn't the word that I would use.
I can help. The maelstrom is growing. It's encroaching on your land and should, in due time, swallow it slowly.
I thought that the towers that were put up, the reason the war ended.
That is the major problem. As long as Valkyrie is about in their current state, this world could be ended by two things: the Valkyrie or the Maelstrom. I believe if the Queen hears of this and wants our reports, they will be happy to have an audience.
We've also met her before in Koga.
You met the Queen?
Indeed.
Well, I personally have only met her twice before myself. Any interaction with the council was usually done through our leaders, but, alright. In terms of what I can do for you, I can direct you where the spirits will guide me. But as far as some sort of training, that isn't typically something that, well, she looks you over and she says, you are already quite powerful. And you say Muhn is this much more than all of you?
Double.
But,
Double.
I think that she could probably like snap us like dried twigs, honestly.
If I may ask, what level have you achieved in your spiritism and in your arcanism, Irislith?
Well, my arcanism needs work. My arcanism needs work. I'm only about level 3. We haven't run into many arcana. But my spiritism, and I twiddle my thumbs and I look down as I say it, I've reached level 10.
Eyebrows basically raised so high they like shoot back off of her head. You have surpassed the 9th level barrier?
I nod.
I know of no other that has reached that level of spiritist.
There is a professor in Infernia, the Maleficarnum. Professor Drosk.
Well, the Council of Spirit Callers will be most interested to know of that. I can be... I must let them know.
She was my mentor. Our mentor.
I don't know how much more I can teach you.
Well, when it comes to arcanism, that would be the main focus, I think. Becoming more connected with the spirits of the land.
Yes. Very well. I can perform a ritual and see if there are any arcanum that would be willing to, well, be in service. The rest of you, are you... I don't sense any arcanist or spiritist energies coming from you.
No. I'm a massive entropy in the elements. I'm 10 in both. That's the thing.
These... You are heroes. You understand that for most of the people here in Regalia, achieving the 10th level in any of the magics that we have available to us is a staggering accomplishment. And you say you are master of not one but two?
Yeah.
And I'm the most slime person I know.
He's quite skilled in chimerism.
I'm a slime.
Well, if you wish my help, I will reach out to the spirits. Would you like to join me?
Yes? Yes, of course. Before we do that, though, have the spirits told you anything of late about the mines nearby? The Emberstone mines? Or anything to do with the Maelstrom?
No. The only thing of concern at the moment for Falaesia, the groves to the northeast. Well, that is where most of my attention has been as of late. But in regards to the Stormvale Rift and, well, the Emberstone mines, no. I haven't ventured across the border in a very long time.
Right. Well, at least it's not here yet. That's good.
Well, if the rift was here, I'm sure it would be very bad. Although we
And do you
are-
know
although-
of any other locations of these towers that are preventing the Maelstrom? The one in Syntharis appears to be functional still.
I do not know all of these locations of which you speak. There are none, as far as I am aware, in Elendrath. But I do know that there is one in... at least one in Platea. Near Salthaven?
Very good, thank you. That's important.
I have a question, if it's okay to ask before you get started. Do you have a relationship with your spirits? Do
What
they?
regard?
Do they converse with you? Give you
Yes.
advice? Seriously, here, I have not heard of any of our travels you actually having a relationship with the spirits that could possibly up your skill level immensely.
You
If
don't
there's some
commune
sort of
with them?
Not as much as I should, I suppose.
It is the most important part of arcanism.
I apologize. Did not mean to.
No, that is important. I shall endeavor to do so more.
Well, if you wish, I can begin a ritual to speak to the spirits.
Indeed.
Are you familiar with the Arcanist rituals?
Yes, very bare bones. But yes.
Very well. We are going to need some things. It is most important when setting up an Arcanist ritual that you include, well, parts of the environment from the area. And she says, I will retrieve some from my home. Give me a few moments.
Very well.
She heads inside. In the background, we just see Rue like chasing a fucking butterfly, like jumping up.
This ought to be interesting.
Yeah, she returns. She has just like what appears to be like a cloth sack, and you can see that there's various like plants and things inside. A few flowers, and it looks like there's probably some dirt in there as well. And you can see there's various places around the fountain that look like they house components for these rituals. She has like these little pedestals, I think, in various places, and you probably didn't even notice them at first. They just kind of look like some ornamentation for the circle around the fountain. But she begins to place things in these various locations. She has like a scoop of dirt, some herbs, flowers. It looks like some mostly local flora and stuff that she puts in these places.
Interesting.
As she's doing this, there's probably like a few people that glance over to see what's happening, maybe for a minute or so, and then go on their way. People have seen Silvara probably do this before, I imagine, so they throw over that eavesdroppy, voyeuristic sort of nosy look, but they say, oh, it's another ritual, okay, and they go about their business. But yeah, she sets this up for a few minutes, and she says, are you going to take part as well? And she motions towards the rest of you.
Take part? In what way?
Do you wish to hear the call of the spirits?
Would that make us a spirit caller or a hero? How does that work?
She looks towards Irislith and she says, do you think they should participate? You know them better than I.
Well, it might make them uncomfortable as it pulls from quite a bit of our mana, right? From the energies of our spirits.
Oh,
I would say only if you're willing to channel some of your energy into this ritual.
is it like a spirit bomb? I'll help.
These spirits have incredible amounts of mana, you say?
I did not say that.
I said the ritual is something that requires us to utilize our mana. It's a summoning of sorts.
Very well.
Very well. If you would like to participate, you can sit there. And she motions towards basically a spot right in front of these pedestals for anybody that wants to join.
You go ahead, Bo. I will tend to Rue.
Okay. I wish I had a laser pointer. I kind of move towards one of the stools and kind of just subsume it. Absorb it, but not eat it.
Fair enough. Okay. Let's see here.
Oh, and if anything goes wrong, call me. I have something that may be able to help.
Oh,
Only if anything goes wrong. I don't imagine it will.
if we die, how do we call you?
not gonna die. Well, unless we have to fight the Arcanum to earn its favor. Some you have to, actually. So... fine.
I am just calling to the spirits to find an Arcanum that might be able to help you. This is not a ritual specifically to speak to an Arcanum.
Question.
I'm sorry, are you speaking to me?
Mm-hmm.
What is your question?
Well, is it possible to focus on a kind of Arcanum to pull, right? Like, right now, Iris, which ones do you have right now? You have like a fiery guy and you have something else, right?
Judikara and Vulcanar.
And Judikara is...
She's a protection Arcanum.
Okay, but like, what element?
Unspecific.
Oh, okay. Well, I was thinking, right, because moon, it's so dark. Maybe perhaps, you know, what's the opposite of a moon? A sun. Yeah.
Oh,
Is there a
well,
way to like... Mm-hmm.
Judikara's attacks are of a light variety.
Oh, okay.
She's just able to protect us in a variety of different elements.
Right. So we already have the sun on our side against the moon. I mean, I suppose before we, like, I guess, focus and think about what spirit to pull forward, or if that's even a thing we can do, what would work the most against moon? A rock? But what do you think?
I think it's just going to be any Arcanum willing to answer the call that is close enough to hear it, yes?
Okay, I'm good to help. Good to go.
Well, you may sit in front of the pedestal if you wish to be a part of the ritual.
Very good.
If you are looking for a specific Arcanum, that will be more challenging. We can look for the ones in the area, but if you seek to search for them, that will be more difficult.
Yes, I mean... That is a good question. I would imagine anything in the area would be really fixated on nature.
Like a big old tree. Or a rock.
Something to that effect. I think perhaps for now, we'll stick with whatever's closest. Once I watch you do the ritual, perhaps I'll be able to learn how to do it properly and be able to do it on our travels as well.
Very well. For mechanical purposes, this will be considered a large area. And
Okay.
this will be a medium potency. So,
90
between between everybody involved, will be 120 mind points to spend.
Oh, isn't it times 3, not 4? It would be.
Oh
medium,
yeah,
so
I'm sorry, 90,
Yeah.
90.
Still, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I believe I should spend the most. So I'll go ahead and I'll do 90. Oh wait, 80, if that's all right.
I will provide some of the focus required for the spell.
Oh,
You do not have to spend it all yourself.
I see. Then I suppose I'll go halfway and I'll do 50.
I'll just flail my pseudopods in the air. Take my energy!
Are you actually contributing here,
Yeah.
Bo? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Fair enough. Normally what I'd suggest is you just divide it into thirds in this case. So each of you would be spending 30, and Silvara will spend 30. But you can reorganize that how you like.
I'm happy with 30.
Are you?
Yeah, why
Okay.
not?
Okay. All right. Just checking.
You man are
Alright.
shaming me.
No, I just have a very large pool of it.
Okay. Look at you, your big pool. I've got a nice pool. It's not Olympic or anything, but it's decent enough.
Your pool is beautiful, Bo.
It's too late for that.
Silvara begins to sit at one of the bases of one of the pedestals, and you can see as she do some of the water from the fountain. It looks like there appears to be some rivulets that make their way out from the fountain, heading to each of the pedestals that have been placed down. They sort of spread out a little bit like the stuff from Blade or from like the Game of Thrones House of the Dragon intro, that kind of look. We see the water just kind of like spreading out to the different pedestals, and the ritual begins to take place. Now, Rislith, you will be leading this. Difficulty is going to be 10, and this is willpower for an arcanism ritual.
All right. This is group check. There we go.
Ooh, I succeeded for the first time in forever.
Wow. All right. So it's just us two then rolling, right?
I think so.
12 success.
Okay. As this ritual begins, we can see, I think, the water that has spread out in these rivulets towards the pedestals begin to sort of form this mist around in a sort of hemisphere around the ritual area. You can see that there appears to be various like leaves that begin to fall from the trees nearby, and they begin to sort of swirl around the almost bubble-like look of the ritual from the outside. I imagine that for Enders and for Rue, it feels like all the hair on your arm or like on the back of your neck stands up for a moment. And Bo and Erislith, you can hear sort of slowly coming into your hearing range. You can hear almost what sounds like whispers sort of coming in, like a breath on the wind. There's a feeling of interconnectedness as you feel your senses begin to extend outwards from this ritual. It feels like you are becoming part of a network almost. The trees in the area, you have this vague connection to them as you can feel wind blowing through the leaves of the trees, their boughs sort of bending a little bit in rhythm with the wind. It feels almost like a conversation and a dance at the same time. And you are a part of that in some way. Tangentially, it doesn't feel like you are in the dance, but maybe you can hear the music. You can sense vague feelings of the forest around you. Maybe thirst for some rain. Maybe a bit of a tickle sensation as small animals make their way through the branches of the trees. It's probably a little jarring at first, but then it becomes very comfortable as this ritual happens. And like someone talking in a distant corner of the room, you can hear whispers. Ah. Like sighs. Ah. A new voice dances amongst us. Voices. I feel them. One we know. One we did know. And one we do not. What do you seek?
To connect with one of the spirits. One that is strong.
Strength. You seek strength. One who will give you strength. Why do you seek this?
Because there is great evil in this world. And a danger insurmountable without that strength.
There are many evils in this world. Why this one?
Because it could be the end of this place if not taken seriously and if not handled appropriately. I wish to save Elendrath and all of Regalia if we can.
You are here. You are not here. You are one of the chosen.
What does that mean?
You have been chosen. Many have been chosen through time. They come from not this land, from far. You have capacity for large, great, big things.
I see.
You have seen other places, other lands.
Indeed.
Regalia, they call this place.
Yes. Elendrath is but one small part of it. And if the rest of Regalia falls, then so too will Elendrath.
Yes. All is in danger if Regalia is. What do you seek from us? This strength.
The strength of one of the ancients. An Arcanum. Any that are willing to fight alongside us. They are all special.
There is one. It is not far.
Could you guide us?
You begin to see some of the butterflies that Rue was chasing after begin to float on down towards you.
I look towards, Silvara and I nod. And then to my companions.
I'm just waving my pseudopods around. Could I hear this conversation, or am I just in it?
You're a part of the ritual. You can hear it. Enders doesn't hear shit.
But he would see, like, all of the stuff
Yeah,
that's
you
happening.
can see. Yeah, Enders. It kind of looks like it's just a. It's not really a bubble. It's probably like a mist. It almost looks like, you know, like if you were to spray like a water bottle, it kind of just looks like a hemisphere of that.
Gotcha. Like the
around them.
droplets are floating,
Yeah.
so to speak.
Yeah.
I'm just holding Rue by the tail.
Yeah.
I believe we have a path. Will you walk it with me? I look towards them.
Well, I mean, walk? No. Follow? Yes.
I'm just pulling at Rue. Come here. Yes, yes. You can't go in there.
And the voices continue sort of whispering, and they slowly begin to fade. Sounds like leaves rustling, and they say, "Be wary of power."
Thank you.
The mist starts to slowly settle on the objects around yourselves as well. There's just kind of like that morning dew kind of feeling on your skin.
Well, that was fun.
It worked.
That was
Do you think...
incredible.
So-
That was so clear.
Is that not normally how it happens?
It is different, I suppose, every time. I've only had a few conversations with the spirits that were so eloquent.
What do you talk about normally?
Well, most of the time it's feelings and such. But I think you have a very close connection with the land. Maybe both of you.
I'll pat Bo.
Kind of bounce a tiny bit, like a basketball.
Bo's got recoil.
Mm-hmm. I've got suspension, baby.
Your help has been instrumental. Sylvar, thank you so much.
It is my job.
Well, we shall go chase this lead and see if the ancients will join with our party.
I wish you luck.
Thank you. Are we ready then?
Mm-hmm.
We have a meeting to attend.
I will suggest to you that if you have Arcanum already, as your companion mentioned, I do not know of their compatibility, but be cautious. Sometimes there is some contention.
Do you think they won't get along? Or maybe they will. Can Arcanum have relationships? Like, can you get a boyfriend Arcanum and a girlfriend Arcanum, and they're too busy to work with you? And that they have other plans?
I don't think it works exactly that way, but there are relationships amongst Arcanum.
Okay.
From what you have said, you have not noticed anything yet amongst those that you do have. If I may ask, what spirits have you bonded with?
Well, the first one was Judicara, the Veil of Sacrifice.
And
I do not know her origins, but she's quite powerful.
this Judicara, you said there was feelings of light? What of the other?
The other is Vulcanar, the King of Embers.
So fire, then.
Indeed.
Well, if you are finding a spirit here, it would most likely be of the earth. Fire and earth may have some contention.
Adversity is a good way to bring people together, though. Perhaps we can convince them.
Perhaps. Good luck.
So we done? You done? Everything's good?
Mm-hmm.
We must follow the path, so to speak.
Great.
How do you see the path? Do you see it? Were you pointed in a direction? Do you have breadcrumbs flowing in the way? How do you know where to go?
There's a look to the butterflies that have sort of landed in the area. They're all sort of a similar color, and you can kind of see them. Bo, you'd be able to see them too.
Oh.
They're there, but like enders, I don't think you don't
Just be
like,
regular butterflies.
Yeah, they just be butterflies. You're not like finding the path, you know.
Was it clearer than normal? Huh.
Mm.
We also need to find a way to seek audience with the Queen. So
Oh,
on
yeah.
our journey,
I will reach out to the council. I will let them know and see if they may be able to contact the Queen. I don't have means of contacting her directly, but the council should. I will let them know of what you seek, and perhaps by the time you return, I will have some news.
Wonderful, thank you.
question. Does she react to the cloak I'm wearing at all or no?
She's definitely looked at it, yeah.
Okay. That's why I wasn't trying to speak as much. All right.
I think like she's been mostly focused on like communicating with Irislith, is what you've noticed for sure. It's definitely been an apparent thing. Like you don't have to make a roll for it. Well, if that is all, you seem to be in a bit of a rush.
Time is of the essence, I suppose. Perhaps we will catch up when we return.
Perhaps.
All right, I suppose I see you all looking at me. Fine. Start to, I guess I... Is there like a wide enough path actually in this place out of town?
I mean, yeah. There's like entrances and exits to the town, but you can get like a rough idea of where to go based on where the butterflies are.
All right, in which case,
You're on like one of the higher elevations here as well, so like you can see more of the town from where you are.
mm-hmm. I'm still turned into a car.
Oh boy.
Please don't kill the butterflies.
I think
I'll-
Silvara is like, what is happening? Like as soon as she sees Bo beginning to transform.
Oh, this is our Bugatti. And I tap the hood.
Beep beep.
Is it a monster?
No?
Sometimes.
Kinda. Yeah. We'll go with that. Anyway, get in, nerds. I've always wanted to say that.
Yeah, Rue immediately jumps into the driver's seat, starts
I'm
turning
just
the
gonna-
wheel like a little kid in the fucking plastic car.
I'm just
Ow,
gonna
no claws,
walk.
no claws.
I'm not getting in because we're in a town and maybe people, so I'll just
There's definitely
shoot them out
people.
the
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
So
know?
far has already like stood up and is like backing away from this, like horrified. Please don't
Sit yourself.
don't
I'll
disturb the
walk
town.
with you. I'll walk with you for now. Perhaps
Mm,
when we get out of town, this is a good idea.
mm, mm.
Fine, I say. And you see one of the chairs that would have been for Enders kind of like sink into the Bugatti. And then instead, what comes out is what looks like a propeller. And then I just go and fly to the town center, to the perimeter of town. So long, nerds! I'll see you outside of town!
Oh, that is so cool.
Silvara is just looking up. What have I gotten myself into?
Isn't he remarkable?
I don't know if that's the word I would use. And Greg, you see like like Greg's leaves like falling behind in the back of the Bugatti, as he's just like he's doing like the roller coaster thing with his hands up.
Is your propeller flopping wet stuff all over the place? Oh god. Hold on.
Oh no. Why would you do that?
I only shed when I want to.
So Bo like takes off and then like Irislis and Enders just like quietly walk away.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Silvara is kind of just like, heroes. I didn't expect that. And we switch scenes to a much colder place in both temperament and in the environment of Sveylark, as we find Muhn looming over one of the adventurers that has seemingly begun to bully one of the members of the well, I guess the owner and some of the other people in the establishment in this bar. Muhn. What do you do? Muhn, what do you do?
Hey, I asked nicely. I really think you guys should get out of here because, again, and I gesture at the kitchen, you took my meal and I'm very hungry.
We didn't take your meal. We ordered one for ourselves. But since you are so insistent on provoking us, and you can see like the three adventurers that are at this table sort of look up to you, and they begin to like probably rest hands on weapons. Perhaps you would like to have a conversation about it.
And I look down. A conversation with weapons, I'm guessing. That's fine. And I brandish Broken Revelry, as well as my shield. I'm a little hungry, but I'm certain we don't have to disturb any of these people in here. We could go outside if that's more convenient for you.
Fine, let's take this outside.
And I just glare at all of them. And then I look back at the kitchen.
Yeah, everybody's paying attention to what's happening in the bar here.
Do they just go outside?
Yeah, they're keeping an eye on you as they're doing this. But yeah, absolutely, they get up. They're all kind of smiling at each other, like another idiot. You know, they've got that look on their face like another idiot that fell for the rage bait.
Okay, I watch them walk out and I follow them.
Yeah, they head outside. Yep, you're immediately buffeted by the wind and the cold. You can hear the people like inside the tavern here, just kind of. They all like rush over to windows, and some of them probably head outside as well to watch what's going to happen. Another foolish one. What are you? Where are you from?
And I stand up a bit proudly, maybe a bit too proud. I'm a diplomat from Koga.
A diplomat.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever fought a diplomat before.
Yeah, I bet you probably haven't even bothered nobody with diplomatic tactics, so I kind of crack my back. You know, it is tiring being a diplomat, trying to agree with everybody all the time, and and you can hear like as I just
You're doing like the Bruce Lee shit where you're just like,
yeah, like
popping all
I'm
your-
just twisting in and out, and it's like, and it's so tiring being so agreeable all the time. And I like bend over backwards, just like Neo Matrix style as I talk to them. Wouldn't you say?
yeah. They kind of look at you and give me Roll me insight and willpower. Open check.
Okay. Insight and willpower.
Oh, okay. That's a 3. So yeah, I think all 3 of them are kind of like readying their weapons, like they're about to all fight you at the same time. They have no interest in being fair or anything. As you're like warming up, they say, "No one ever taught you the proper way to fight, then," and they lunge for you, and.
And as I'm doing like a lunge, I'm just like, oh!
Yeah, as they do this, we are going to have you make an initiative check here. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, please go ahead and give me an initiative check.
Okay. Let's see. 17.
Holy shit. Yeah. You maybe you're anticipating this, I don't know. But yeah, you see them all like rushing towards you and you are able to get ready first. What you doing?
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm glad I can take my time there. Let's see. I kind of size them all up. And I look at this first one here who's the closest to me. And he looks, I think it's a he. I can't tell. They're all really, really, really super.
Yeah.
Like
well,
just
two
brawn,
of them,
you know,
two of
just
them are
brawn.
pretty hairy, and then like
Yeah,
one of them is like the biggest woman you've ever seen. Like,
right.
Yeah.
Right. Still a bit hirsute also, so they all kind of blend in. I'm like, okay. And one of them is running right at me, so I just kind of stick Broken Revelry out and see whether or not they just run right into my sword. I think that might be a hit.
Yep. 18 is a hit for sure.
So, and it's just kind of like stick it in their rib cage area, like, oh, yeah. And I
First
sort of
blood
like,
goes to you.
and I kind of shake the blood off, like, sorry, split reaction.
Yeah, there's like a crowd beginning to form outside buildings and whatnot, people bundled up in various furs as they watch this begin to take place. And let's see. I think the one that you just struck is gonna go. This veteran mercenary will begin to try to attack you. They're gonna test you out to start things off. They have a broad axe and shield. And of course I forgot to add that. So we'll just say the shield is still on their back.
Okay.
But yeah, they're gonna strike out with a. Actually, this one will be a war axe. Let's say they go for the war axe. Yeah. They're gonna rush towards you and swing with this war axe. Okay.
Oh.
That is a 14 hit, which does in fact hit. For a whopping 32 damage, Muhn. Yeah, you raise up the shield and they kind of like step sort of towards the side and change their angle of attack. Like just as they're about to swing, they lean sort of to the side and they come up from the side, and you feel that axe kind of like take a chunk out of you as it buries itself deep. And it takes 32 damage into you.
Oof.
And they swing and draw blood. Now we are even. And it is your turn.
Oh, and I sort of like stagger backwards, like, ow, ow, oh. That's just a scratch. And I stand up. And this guy, I'm guessing it's the same one that's right in front of me. Man, I just cannot seem to shake it, but is there Emberstone nearby?
Insight. This is a roll check. Difficulty is 12.
Okay. Because I just, I feel like I got something going on. That's a 12.
Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Oh boy. It's a really, I think, like a we see your head just kind of like snap towards one direction, sort of southeast, and really far in the distance you can see, I feel like your vision goes that way, and it's a little bit just like you have a feeling that some is that way, but it's far away.
I'm gonna attempt to exit the battle. This is my number one priority.
Okay, so how do you attempt to do this?
As soon as I become aware of this, it's almost like a light that's switched on, where you're like, oh, I'm not certain. I don't even know if I pay attention to these dudes anymore. Maybe I just start taking off quickly, or attempt to take off super quickly, like flee.
You're just trying to straight up just run as fast as you can. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, this is gonna be. Let me just confirm here, but I'm pretty sure this is might and might. Yeah, I think this will just be might and might. Because this is just
Open check?
pure sprint.
Okay.
No, this is not an open check. This is going to be a roll check, and I think this is going to be difficulty 12.
17.
Holy shit. I mean, Muhn, you take off like a fucking bullet. I mean, you look like Usain Bolt at the fucking, you know, at the beginning of a race. Just like I mean, she flees from battle. What a coward. And yeah, they begin like chasing after you, but you just start like leaving them in the dust. I mean, you're all wearing like heavy, like you've got heavy armor on. They have like really heavy armor and like lots of furs and stuff, and you're running through snow and shit. So like you're slipping, but it's just like you're digging your fucking toes into the ground and just propelling yourself forward with breakneck speed. You just start hurtling, jumping over like docks and stuff, and there's like snow that's like following you and shit. It's crazy. But yeah, Muhn, you begin to take off. They're like chasing after you, but you leave them in the dust very quickly. And you just hear like, coward, coward, like behind you as you begin to rush off.
I'm running. I'm still running.
It doesn't take long for you to like leave town. You're moving at breakneck speed, and your effectively your endurance is like really high. So you don't even realize like how long you've been running, and you're running at like full sprint through the snow, and you can probably feel your muscles like burning a little bit. But I'm gonna say with this like 17, you're running like probably like the fastest, you know, person on Earth would be running, and that's not even your top speed. You're hauling ass Snow is flying up behind you, and in the distance, you can start to see there is an Emberstone tower. Muhn, as you continue to rush through the snow, in the distance you can see an Emberstone tower. And you feel that lust and thirst begin to grow stronger and stronger as you approach the tower. You can see that there are a few lights on inside the tower as you approach near the coast. There's like a little, I guess, a jetty that is protruding from the edge of the coast here that the tower is sat upon. There's like one person probably like leaning against the railing at the base of the tower. And you can see that there's a few lights, but you can sort of see that pulse emanating from the tower as you begin to approach.
Oh. I catch my breath a little bit. And I slowly walk up to the tower.
Hail! What business do you have here?
I panic. Sorry, I just got distracted by the beauty of this thing, you know?
All right, we'll be on your way then.
Yes, of course. And I look for a way to get out of eyesight of this person.
Insight. If you're looking to just stealth away, you can do that. But I think the way you phrased that said you were looking. Are you looking, or are you trying to just be stealthy here?
I'm not certain, because where I am right now, I know I need to get up there. But I also need to circumnavigate this guard. Or, oh no, I might need to resort to other measures. I size him up and down. How big is this dude?
Pretty big, about the same size as those people you were fighting with.
Is there anybody else around?
There's definitely lights inside the tower.
Do I see anybody else?
Not immediately.
I attempt to choke this guy out.
All right, you're gonna rush up to this guy, or are you trying to do this stealthily?
I'm gonna try and do this stealthily.
Okay. Dex.
As stealthily as a 6, 7.
Yeah, this.
Celestial.
Yeah, Dex. Difficulty's 14.
What? Okay. Dex, difficulty 14. I'm gonna nail this. I have a good feeling. That's a 10. That's a failure.
Yeah, you begin to try to find like a way to get some sort of I don't know, like weird angle on this guy to sneak up and choke him out. I imagine that maybe you just like slip on some snow or some ice around. Yeah, and you make a noise, and immediately catches you doing this, draws a weapon, and say,
Saboteur! Saboteur! We have someone trying to sabotage the tower!
Oh.
Draw weapons!
My hand's on my sword. But wait!
I would like you to please make a willpower check. The difficulty is 14.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's a 2. That's a fumble. Oh no. And as I'm speaking, I'm just like, oh, I'm sorry.
Muhn, you become transfixed by the visible Emberstone. With each pulse released by this tower, meant to hold back the energies of the Stormveil Rift. It feels like it is in sync with your own body, the blood pumping through your veins, your heartbeat. Meal lies before you.
I drop my shield.
Voices from the tower begin to grow louder, but to you, Muhn, they sort of fade into the background. I think in like we see this slow motion view of these veteran warriors drawing weapons, and like they're like rushing towards Muhn, but like everything is in slow motion as this is happening. What do you look like, Muhn?
I casually walk towards the tower.
They rush towards you with weapons drawn, and they strike with full force, looking to end your life. As we see cracks beginning to form in the Emberstone, as the Emberstone begins to turn gaseous and head towards Muhn.